I'm Pastor Bill Wildman, and this is Stoney. Hello, everybody. And this is 5-Minute Church School at the Halifax Congregational Church, United Church of Christ in Halifax, Massachusetts. Stoney, today you had some things you were going to tell me about. Okay, I'm going to give you some trivia. I'm going to see if you can answer these questions. I have 3 for you. Okay, what are they? First, what's the biggest hotel company in the world that doesn't own a single hotel room? Oh wow, I have no idea. Next, what's the biggest car rental and taxi company in the whole world that doesn't own even one car? What, a taxi company that doesn't even own a car? I got one more for you. Oh boy. What's the largest TV network in the whole world that up until a couple of years ago had never made a TV show? Wait, you're telling me there's a TV network that never produced any of its own TV shows until just a couple of years ago? That's right. All right. I got nothing. Okay. The car taxi company is Uber. Wait, Uber? Oh yeah, you have the app and people pick you up in their cars and you pay them over the app? Yep. The largest taxi company in the whole world. They don't own any cars because the people that work with them, they own the cars. Well, what do you know about that? How about that hotel company? Airbnb. Airbnb. They don't own a single hotel room, yet they have the largest number of hotel rooms in the whole world available? That's true. Okay, TV. Netflix? No. Hulu? No. YouTube. YouTube! The network you're watching these videos on right now. That's right, they didn't even start making their own shows till just like, 2-3 years ago, but they've been around for almost 20 years. That's right. More TV shows and videos than any other network in the whole world, and they made none of them until a couple of years ago. Wow. Now, Stoney, these are really interesting trivia questions. Knowing you had something greater you wanted to share. That's right. I wanted to talk about how things have changed over the past few years. That's right, especially in the church during COVID time when we had to learn how to do church services on TV and how to social distance and wear masks and to do things like communion and baptism differently. That's right. I wanted to talk about how sometimes we have to do things differently. We have to change things, and it could be scary or unusual. We might not be used to how we do them, but it doesn't mean that they can't be really helpful, that they can't be really good, and that God can't work through them. The same way that we've been doing church differently the past year or so. We're still a faith community. We're still the body of Christ. We've still had worship services, even though a lot of them were just on YouTube. We still have communion, even though we use little celebration cups instead of passing trays. We're going to be doing a baptism outside. And even though we space people out here in the sanctuary and we wear masks and we had to do things a little differently, we still been having church. We still been doing ministry. That's right. Even though things have been different, it doesn't mean that they can't be great or teach us things that we can use to do church and basically have life that's better than before. That's right. So I want to assure all of you out there, even if things may be different than they used to, they can also be wonderful. Think about it. Anybody who wants to be in the hotel business can do it now because of Airbnb. And anybody who ever wanted to be a taxi driver or make extra money taking people places and giving rides can do through things like Uber and Lyft. And anybody now can produce their own TV show because of YouTube. Now, none of these companies provided any promotional consideration for today's video. In other words, they didn't pay us to mention them. But they're good examples of how doing things differently can also be how to do them great. And we can do that with church too. Stoney, thank you for helping me out today. Thank you all for watching. May God bless you all, and have a great week.